people around me who ended up getting seriously ill were the people who did just what you described, who kept it in.
Ah, yes, yes. Oh my fucking god, yes, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's. And I'm not just hallucinating, guys. I've done a little bit of research here. Okay, I'm grounding. I'm starting to ground these things that I had an intuition for initially. Now I'm grounding them in science. There are studies about this. This is a fact.
I mean, for me, I mean, it's
Yes.
just, it's not the, it doesn't
Yeah.
follow the scientific method, but I've seen
Yeah.
it in my life.
Yeah, for in that personal experience for sure. But there are studies that follow the scientific method. Just to clearly outline that. And yeah, I find that interesting because immediately there is a connection that you had where you saw that too. These things aren't that far-fetched. We just need to look around and observe them. It's oftentimes people that keep it in like that. People that then use food, for example. Food as an escape mechanism. You can use food just like some people use weed or alcohol. There's so many video games. That's the best one for me personally. Still, I'm still gaming. Jesus Christ, I've been gaming since I'm 12. That's 12 years of my life that I've been playing video games. And I started because I wanted to escape my shitty reality. I wanted to escape the emotional pain I was feeling. So I know about escapism.
I'm definitely in that camp.
Yeah. Bro, in some ways, I think all of us are. Because for some reason, I don't even know why. To be honest, now that I think about it, like, why? Because, like, why? Why are we even doing this? Because looking at the emotional pain and all of the stuff that you have inside, it's not actually that bad. It's not even that bad. Like, yeah, it sucks sometimes. Yeah, it's painful. So what? If you say, okay, I'm gonna be a bit uncomfortable sometimes, and there's some things that I have to look at that are gonna make me a bit sad, in exchange for an actually truly authentic life experience. But okay, I mean, that's cool. That's like better than a buy one get one free meal at Sainsbury's, Like, that's good. That's a good deal. That's a damn good deal. And I'm really happy that I'm doing it now when I'm relatively young, because like when you're young, you have your stuff to deal with. Yeah, everybody has stuff to deal with. And if you're more sensitive, if you're like a more sensitive person emotionally, you're going to have a bit more stuff to deal with, because there's a bit more things that are impressioned on you. And I'm one of those people. I'm a hypersensitive person emotionally, so I have a bit more stuff to deal with than I think like the majority of people. But still, it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad, really. Yeah. And the joy, the true. Let's not even say joy. The you actually start living. I like, that's how I would describe it for myself. I've actually started living, where before I don't even know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's exactly.
It's really weird, right? I don't even know what. It's
like, because I remember,
like this. Talking about this makes my brain itch. Like, I've been I don't really even know. And why? I think that's because I was unconscious. That's why I don't. That's why I can't even put like a quantification on it, because the true I, wasn't really even there. It was all these automatic programs. Oh wow! This is the first time that I'm vocalizing this or thinking about it, actually. So yeah.
Now that you put it like this, in my own personal experience, I remember the first time I like properly meditated. Like properly. I tried. I pretended that I'm meditating at some point in my life. But the first time that it truly clicked for me, and it became another instinct basically for me.
Yes. Wow.
That moment was like, okay, now my life has started, and I let go of it, but still the resonance, like at some points in my life I let go of it, but there's still the resonance of that unlocking. It's literally like you put a key and you unlock, and then the lock breaks.
Yep.
You can't close it back.
No, it's how it is.
Once it's out, it's
That's so wow.
And you know what's funny? I feel like actually religion is a way of turning all of these things that we talk about, all this deep, very difficult to handle emotional stuff, into a process that you can basically automate. And the reason I hadn't unlocked that thing, that gets unlocked with meditation, is probably because of the society that I was living in. And now when I go back and I see especially family members or whatever that are particularly religious, I'm like, there's something off with it, because they're supposed to be very spiritual, right?
But no. I so fucking resonate with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think religion was meant to give humanity exactly that. But for some reason it's been systemized. It's been systemized so heavily that the actual magic, the actual like the actual life, it's been it's kind of like you hit too many dams into a river, and now the river's dried up.
Yep. So